Nice. So, what is this? Survival Street. ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And then just consume. It has this silk side. It's really smooth. And this was surprisingly 2022. These are your authors. So, what is Survival Street? Well, it used to be known as Salutation Street until one day, well, they were kicked out of their jobs and now they have to defend themselves and their kids. Not their kids, the kids. This was a very interesting comic. Now, what I can get out of this is the fact that there's only like 4 chapters at the moment. And I have one of the comics that literally represents this. That's why I bought it. I saw that and I was like, ooh, okay. But I was not sure, what am I getting out of this? So, skimming the first 4th chapter, I didn't know what chapter I was on, but part 4, going, wow, this holds a lot. And just reading this the next week after I bought it, wow, this is definitely worth your time. Dark Horse, I mean, wow, you got another hit on your hand. Now, it seems like they canceled this because it was just, I have no idea. Maybe it cost too much, maybe low production rating, who knows. That's what I'm getting out of it. But the art style, I mean, look at this. This is art. So, Captain Commando, which is supposed to be the nice guy, but now he's, yeah. You want to play unfair? Fine, I can give you some unfair. I love how they try to keep it as PG-13 as possible. You got the Hippo, who just wants to be the Care Bear group, but every once in a while he has to be the strong arm guy. He is Grouch, but he's more of a recycled dude. You got Cookie Monster's version, which is Ice Cream. Or Gurgle, that's her name. And then you got your Mr. Rogers kind of dude, the human of the group in the Muppets universe. And surprisingly, this is Birdie. Yes, you know, Big Bird, but Birdie. To me, I think of Bert and Ernie. This is probably what they meant. Bernie. Well, she's the commander of the group. They both share, basically, but whenever there's crime going on, she helps out. She tries to keep it out, but she gets hit a lot. The nice group. Not very nice. You got all of these millionaire groups all trying to stop, well, kindness and tell them, yeah, it's my way or the highway. Costing over thousands of dollars. And then you got action heroes that are somewhat robots too. And they have to fight off all these nasty minded freaks. So we do have another one. But she and her colleague are basically in the news media working with this freak. Meanwhile, the assistants, guys like him, they go, yeah, war army, we're going to take over the land. Those Muppets are fascists and we need them out of here because they are terrorists. It's basically what we're going through right now. And even they admit it near the end, saying, look, we just wanted to be most outlandish, most craziest amount we could think of, but a good story. And sadly, the rate that this stuff is going, I don't see us actually having anything that is considered satire except for the Muppets. Right here. But at this point, we're going to recommend this book to a friend. we encourage that we them to pick it up ASAP because we're increasingly worried that pretty soon the only surreal part of this story will be the puppets. And James and Jim kind of make me think of Jim Henson and stuff, but they're not wrong. By the story plot that goes along in this, it is so close to what we're going now. Like, oh yeah, collecting children, babies, and using their parts despite it's illegal. We're going to do it anyways just to make a profit. I'm like, we just heard about this just last week about Harris and her partner doing that for the immigrants and children and stuff and tampons in the bath. I mean, like, jeez. Thankfully, there's none of that in here. But, oh my gosh. They talk about how, yeah, you're going to treat children wrong? Well, guess what? We're there to help. And get the jokes of, oh yeah, thank you for buying this product. It will come in between 18 to 36 months. As in, oh yeah, you know, like games, patches, yeah. Oh, you ordered this product too? Guess what? It won't be here for another 2 to 3 years, and we'll probably fix it later. If not, that's you. All you. Nothing but you. Then we got Milo. Milo is basically Elmo. Hey, he just wants his streaming videos and publicity and toys and merch and be seen as only the goody two-shoe guy. Which, hey, I mean, you don't want that problem, but it's kind of hard sometimes whenever you're the only one that tries to play their game. Sometimes you have to be the person that actually sticks up and says, no, I'm not playing this game. And be considered as the villain, kind of like what Trump is doing right now. Hopefully we can get past all this. And with silencing people and all that stuff, I mean, jeez. But the finale, I mean, it's a big headquarters. Get it done now. And whenever it's like, okay, try showing yourself this time. They go, next, we're canceling it. So remember, you adults are kids. You have to understand, we're trying to censor this for you because it's too problematic for you to watch. You're not adult enough to look at this information and understand what they're saying to you. We have to break it down for you of what you're supposed to understand and hear. It has a funny line of sanctuary to ain't that kind of church. And then Church of Christ, the freeloader or reloader. Oof. Yeah. So the other idea of, oh yeah, Civil War where we turned this town into a guns are number one, kind of like how, oh man, we need to get rid of guns because then the Republicans are going to turn into a gun down area, hell, and just like the West, they're gonna make sure that we have their guns. If you don't like them, we're gonna shoot you up like crazy. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. That's what they think of, going like, yes, this town will be nothing but guns, nothing but shootings, and we have to keep that their side of America. And it shows how he's been working so hard to get to this spot. Just to realize, man, life is just cruel. And WRA, or War, Raw, they try their best to make sure, hey, we're just going to keep it PG-13 at best. But, oh man, this is close R. So, I wouldn't be shocked if they turned this to an MA video for Netflix or something. This is not for children. This is for teens, young adults. In fact, let me check this right here. Oh look, it doesn't say. Just graphic novel. Because, you know, comics supposed to be violent. Well, not always violent, just don't be surprised if they are violent. But as you can see, with they're showing some black blood and stuff, going like, oh yeah, it's just black ooze, you know. We don't want it too disgusting and hard to watch, which I like. They try to keep it as innocent as they can. And you can really tell down path what this is supposed to be and how the world would work. Just in only 4 chapters. The 4 chapters basically go, hey, you know the Sesame Streets and how the world of today, and what if they were in the war group now? Kind of like if they were the A-team. Yeah, that's them. I highly, highly recommend this book. I mean, seriously, this is a get now. And right now, surprisingly, it's at Walmart. I mean, Amazon. Amazon is selling it for like $12, $11. I highly recommend this book. It is amazing. Basically, there's 30 pages a chapter and little good side art covers on the side. The book, as you can see, is about $11.70 right now. There are 120 pages, 4 chapters. First one is go into a studio to save the kids as they're being auctioned off. The second one is not the best one to me. They're at the West, basically, trying to fight off whoever's over there with guns. And they scrape out Barely Alive at the WRA. The third chapter, Milo gets to help the other Sesame Street characters to survive kids who are risking their life to stop a fire that the fire department gave up already to get collateral damage on them. Chapter 4 is a good wrap-up. You will soon see. I don't know if they want to continue it or not. Maybe they knew that they weren't going to continue with it left over, but what we got is Gurgle goes to the media and goes, I just need sanctuary over there. I almost hurt somebody and I want to try to stay away from them so I don't hurt anybody else. Meanwhile, we got the Sesame Street crew having the agencies of Nice come over to blow over the brains and stuff. And they go, yeah, you're trespassing, and whatever you do over there, you're going to lose. So, best you get off my property at this moment. If you don't, well, don't say we didn't warn you. And it does have a side of to be continued, but at the same time, a good, yeah, we kind of finished up. It's nice. It's short. Thank you for reading. Definitely, if you get a chance, I promise you, you'll enjoy this comic.